Hello, peoples. Today we're going to talk about effective business practices. Wow, I'm brain dead. So this is for everything from sampling to keeping stuff organized to follow-ups and stuff like that. The number one tip I can give you is you have to find a system that works for you. So what might work for one person, what might work for me, might not work for you. But I'm just going to give you some baseline ideas of what you can do to make your life a little bit easier. Number one, if you do not have the Mile IQ app downloaded on your phone, go download it right now. It makes your life so much easier come tax time. You're not having to worry about gas receipts and stuff like that. Your mileage is already tracked. It's super simple. All you do is swipe, it's like Tinder, car Tinder. You swipe left for personal expenses and right for business drives. So business drives are literally anything from going to the post office, going to Target where you bought something for your business, going to a lunch date with someone who is posh, because obviously posh is going to come up there. Literally everything that you can think of that is in any way business related. So if you don't have that app, please go download it. It's super simple. At the end of the month, it makes it into an Excel spreadsheet. It emails it to you, and you can just give that to your tax person. Secondly, as far as taxes go, I'm going to say it again, get a tax person. Don't try to do your taxes by yourself. You own a business now, and things get a lot more complicated. There's more write-offs that you're eligible for, and you don't want to miss out on any of that because TurboTax doesn't tell you everything. My first year filing taxes for Posh, we're like, oh, we're just going to use TurboTax. No, it told me I owed money, and I ended up getting a refund back that year. So don't trust computers. Trust a person who's trained. And last but not least, keep track of your receipts somehow, whether it's that neat scanner that you can get or a filing system. For me, what works for me is at the end of every month, I enter all my stuff into an Excel spreadsheet that I just send to my tax guy at the end of the year. You can also use QuickBooks. There are so many options. I'm back. We're going to have to piece those together because that was awkward. So we talked about MileIQ. We talked about how to keep track of your expenses. So again, I use an Excel spreadsheet. Super easy. Just keep all your receipts and type everything in at the end of the month. Everything that I buy online for my business, I just save in a folder titled 2017 taxes on my email. Super easy, and then I can just go back to them and pull them all through. QuickBooks is another good option. I'm just cheap and I haven't broken down and paid for it yet, but I've heard really great things about it. So if you want to go the QuickBooks route, have at it. Next, let's talk about effective sampling. I know for a lot of people when we first start, it's like, let's get samples on everyone, but there's always those people that are just getting samples to get samples, right? It's okay to not send samples to someone if you know that they're not trying to get them for the right reason. I know that sounds horrible, but there are people who just want free stuff and they don't care. It's a different situation when someone really loves Posh, someone really wants to try Posh, and they just don't have the funds right now. Maybe that pampering can give them just a little bit of hope if they're having a really hard time. Send those samples. It's a write-off. But don't waste your samples and your money if it's someone that is just trying to take advantage of you. And it's really easy to tell who those people are too. And make sure that you're saving your receipts for everything sample related. So mailing, envelopes, anything like that. Hello, write-offs. As far as follow-ups go, after sending samples to someone, my best tip is one, get a planner. You guys already know I'm addicted to my planners. Get a planner. The reason I say get a planner is because you always send your samples to tracking, but it's super easy to go in and once you see that they're delivered, go mark in your planner 2 days from then, 2 months from them, or 2 weeks from them, and 2 months from them. That way when you go to look, okay, what do I have to do with my planner today, or what do I have to do for my business today, it's right there in front of you. Oh, I need to follow up with these people. And I keep everyone that I've sent samples to in an Excel spreadsheet. To get samples from me, they have to fill out my Google form, which you can find a super easy demo on how to use Google Forms on YouTube. Super simple, but it keeps all their names in one spot. And that way, when I follow up with them, I can just highlight their name, and green is that they're good to go, I've talked to them. Yellow is that they messaged me back, but they haven't tried them yet, and red is they ignored me. Super easy, that I know who to waste my time with, or who to use my time on, and who I'm going to waste my time with. It makes your life so much easier if you're able to do stuff like that. Just creating systems that are super effective for you. And again, not everyone using an Excel spreadsheet or stuff like that is going to work for you, but you have to find what is going to work for you. So it's kind of trial and error. finding, okay, I really like this and I really don't like this. But it's worth it when you do find what works for you. If I didn't have my spreadsheets, if I didn't have any of my systems in place that I do, I would literally just be a chicken running around with my head cut off. So for your first, or I guess it's your second task today, I want you to tell me in the comments what you're going to try to implement in your business to try and change things and make things easier for you. Don't try to do it all at once. Just do one thing at a time, especially with it being a new year. And I can guarantee you, if you follow these systems that work best for you, your end of the year and your following up and stuff is going to be a whole lot easier. All right, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. I forgot the filter was on.